Victoria, thank you so much. Now we want to talk about a very serious issue that we're working to spread some awareness on today. Okay, we're talking about Elder Abuse Awareness Day, which is today. We have Angela Bartlett in from the Office on Aging. Thank you as always for being here.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit, I don't want to say what do people need to know, but this is such a broad-ranging topic, and I think people don't really know what it is exactly.
Right. Well, a lot of times with any kind of abuse, you may not notice it.
Yeah.
And it's something, though, that I think older adults, it kind of gets pushed to the wayside because of, ageism, all sorts of stuff that people are just kind of like, well, let's focus on other things, or we're not really sure what's going on there, and we don't want to infer or overstep. But it's important that we look out for each other.
Definitely. As far as the types of elder abuse, it's not always physical. It can be very under the radar.
Yes, and it's things that, you may not expect. But there's physical, of course, mental, verbal kind of abuse. There's neglect. People have just left them alone or abandoned them.
Yeah.
There's also financial, which a lot of people know as scams, but it's not necessarily always a scam. It could be a loved one or a family member taking this older person's money.
Yeah, very interesting. In terms of warning signs, maybe you're a family member and you go over to one of your, elders' homes and you see some things going on. What should you be on the lookout for? Again, it can be very broad-ranging, we know.
Even if your neighbor, whatever, you see that the older adult is more withdrawn.
Okay.
You're like, wow, this isn't the vibrant person I know, or they're not doing a lot of stuff anymore. Of course, the physical signs, unexplained bruises or injuries or burns.
Right.
The neglect of appearance, maybe they're even like they've stopped taking care of themselves, they're dirty. Bed sores, if they used to have someone taking care of them, they didn't have that sort of thing and now they do. And then also unexplained and different kind of financial transactions. They're making a lot of withdrawals and they didn't used to do that.
Yeah, very good giveaways there that people, again, if you're just someone, again, neighbor, great person, to kind of just start being a little more observant. Not that we want to assume anything, but again, look out for each other, which is important.
The beauty of it is that even if you have a bad feeling, you can go and report it to Adult Protective Services. And that assumption, you don't have to confront anyone. You can just report it and report it anonymously. And Adult Protective Services will go out and investigate and see if this is truly a case of abuse or neglect or what have you.
Fantastic, and then that way that can get taken care of, the right avenues. And of course, if anyone sees anything immediately, they need to call police.
Of course. And, if you are concerned about something, don't know where to start, you can always call the Office on Aging and the Rise Above Crime program.
Fantastic. Angela, thank you as always for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, guys. Now we're going to make sure that we share all this information as well online. Be sure to stick with us, though. After this quick break, we're going to have a final look at your forecast. We'll be right back.